power to maintain 230, 240 knots for this flight. Although the A-10 is not a fighter jet, it is nevertheless quite nimble and packs more than enough punch to defend itself in a dogfight. A Warthog spew of 30 Mike will give any predator something to think about before jumping an A-10. AIM-9 sidewinders are also available to extend the engagement envelope against airborne targets. We have a pair of Su-25s about 1 nautical mile ahead of us set up as airborne targets. They are now popping flares to help you VID. Press the numpad asterisk key to zoom in on the HUD to get a better view. Press the numpad enter to return to the default cockpit view. It will be important for you to pay attention to your airspeed and maintain 230, 240 knots in this flight. Otherwise you will either lag behind or overrun the targets. Set the left MFCD to the DSMS page so we can review our payload. We are carrying a Lighting 2 pod on Station 2 and 2 AIM-9Ms on Station 11. We are also fully loaded with CM gun ammo. Although the A-10 should avoid getting tangled up in an air-to-air engagement as a general rule, you never know when an enemy aircraft might take an interest in you. In combat, a good opportunity may also present itself to you for an aircraft kill, such as an enemy chopper or ground attack jet buzzing around the battlefield at low altitudes. In such cases, the Lighting 2 TGP may be very helpful in keeping track of a bandit. Press OSB 4 to open the TGP AA page. Now make the TGP soy by pressing the HOTAS coolie hat right long command or the K key on the keyboard. Target 2 on the right has stopped popping flares. We'll focus on target 1 to the left, which is still releasing them. Use the HOTAS slew control or semicolon, comma, period, / keys on the keyboard to position the TGP LOS over target 1. The cross Q on the TGP display indicates an object the TGP can track. Target 1 has now stopped releasing flares. Press the HOTAS TMS up command or left control and up arrow key on the keyboard to set the TGP to point track mode over target 1. Set the TGP to narrow field of view, NFOV, by pressing the HOTAS China Hat forward short command or the V key on the keyboard. It's a good idea to switch to FLIR video to keep the target in contrast against terrain background. Press the HOTAS boat switch forward command or right alt and right arrow key on the keyboard to set the TGP to W hot white hot video. Make the HUD soy by pressing the HOTAS coolie hat up short command or the U key on the keyboard. Now set the HUD to air-to-air mode by pressing and holding the HOTAS master mode button or M key on the keyboard. The HUD is now displaying an AIM-9M reticle. The audible growl is an indication of the AIM-9 seeker lock status. The higher the pitch of the signal, the more valid the seeker lock. The AIM-9 is currently in bore sight mode, which means the seeker is fixed to the bore sight line and you have to maneuver the aircraft to place and maintain the reticle over the target for a valid lock prior to launch. Press the HOTAS China Hat forward short command or the V key on the keyboard to uncage the seeker. When uncaged, the seeker is no longer bound to the bore sight line and floats around the scan zone. When attacking a target in bore sight mode, uncaging the seeker prior to launch is a good way to confirm the seeker has a good lock. press the HOTAS China Hat Aft Short command or the C key on the keyboard to set the seeker back to bore sight. The AIM-9 seeker can also be set in scan mode, where it performs a conical scan pattern around the bore sight line to cover a greater volume of airspace around the aircraft. Press the HOTAS TMIS Up Short command or left control and up arrow key on the keyboard to enter scan mode. Whenever you're ready, press the A key on the keyboard to disengage the autopilot and maneuver directly behind target 1 to obtain a seeker lock.
Woody, listen, I did not kill him.
Dude, you did too!
Is there any chance that you believe me?
Hey,
no!
it's straight in front of
There
me.
aren't even any zombies around here!
But look at the wait, he despawned.
Hey guy from North Carolina, not Woody, the other one.
Yeah.
Where are you at?
I'm in the military just holding off zombies.
Belody? Belody?
Yeah. Belody, yes. I'm in Belody.